Third prophet, after reportedly branding the child a witch, which did not deserve to live, was not only vicious, it was torturous, sheer humiliation, and a grave inhuman treatment. And of course, he also decried how members of the congregation watched and chanted while the child was being brutally abused. Barrister, what is your problem with pastors?
No, I don't have problem.
What's your problem with deliverance?
No, I don't have problem with them. I love them so much. That is why I'm trying to make them.
They're just everywhere on newspaper and all, social media. Everybody just knows you now. You are versus deliver. They will deliver you.
No, I'm trying to deliver them. I'm trying to deliver them from the spirit of trying to make everything about life superstitious.
But now, looking at that child, even though I know what the pastor from the video I watched went too far because of the way he might handle that child. Because I know no billionaire, no rich man will allow that his child or her child to be handled the way the pastor did. But if the parents of that child gave consent,
then we look at Section 1 of the Child Rights Act, best interests of the child. Like I explained the last time, the fact that the law allows you to give consent before certain things will be meted out to your children doesn't mean that if you make any decision that is not in the best interest of the child, that the law will not step in. So the question now will be, okay, the parents having given consent for the child to be meted as such vicious act.
You sue the pastor directly saying the church should be closed down. The assistant pastor can continue with the church while you deal with the person who committed that crime in court.
No, sometimes there should be strict measures to tackle some of these things, because
close down the whole church.
Yes, there should be strict measures, because if you don't do that, if you don't use someone as in criminology, there is something we call deterrence. In criminology, with special reference to theory of punishment, there is something we call deterrence. There's something you will do that when other people that attempt to do that sees that, will be deterred from continuing in that path of destruction. So that is why I recommended that vicious measure, that stringent measure should be taken against that. And let me put that I'm so grateful to our philanthropist and a great billionaire, Bebioko, is fondly known as Bebioko. He stepped in and did the needful, and also exemplify what I've been saying, that sometimes what these children need is not exposing them to all this unnecessary superstition. What they need is medical care. So when that man saw what happened, when the video was shared and he saw what happened, he immediately took the matter up, took the child to the hospital, and the child is better now. You know why they
delivered in the hospital.
That is the best. In fact, the best deliverance is medical care, medical attention,
and good education. But we can also take away the spiritual aspect of life from this.
Like I said earlier,
the Bible says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when it is old, he will not.
But you know that this is a secular society. You understand, bro? However, yes, that is good. Train up a child the way he should go. Doesn't mean you should subject that child to harm, to assault. Yes, yes, because in fact, the best way the framers of the writers of the scripture, when saying that you should train up a child the way he should go, they may really be looking at sound education, quality health, good moral upbringing. Good moral upbringing. You know, there is a mistake that people often make. All these things, sometimes religion may not be the beacon of morality, though it plays a role. But how does taking a child and subjecting the child to such assault in the name of deliverance, how does it bring up the child?
But barrister, you just talked about Matthias here.
Okay.
You know, who wants to take back the Igbos back to the traditional way of worship. In traditional way of worship, exorcism is not also taken out. We still perform this, the traditional deliverance. We bath them with good blood, sacrifice, and all that. Those things are still there.
Let me even put this thing straight. Do you know? I'm a philosopher to some extent. Aside being a lawyer, I'm a philosophy enthusiast.
Okay.
So Matthias Ezaku may not even know who he truly is. Sometimes when I look at Matthias Ezaku, I see a deist. Because in philosophy of religion, there is a class called deism. You know, Christianity, all this Brahmic religion fall under theism. People that believe that
one God.
Not just one God. People that believe that there is a supreme being that interferes in the activities of humans. You understand? Now we have a deist. People that believe there is a perfect designer, the first cause, but who does not interfere. He has created everything and does not interfere. In fact, he leaves you to decide your fate and your destiny. These are deists. Deism. I think
in normal English language they call them free thinkers.
Free thinking is so deep. It encompasses so many things. You understand?
Don't believe that there is a God somewhere that does not have your time.
That is deism. But free thinkers are, or free thinking is a term used for various people, secularists, atheists, agnostics, apatheists, humanists. Yes, it's just a general term for them. But deism is the particular term for this set of people that believe that there is a God who does not interfere. Like I could mention one of the most popular deists we know is Thomas Paine, the person that wrote the book Age of Reason. You understand? So most of these deists and the founding fathers of America, of the United States of America, majority of them are deists. These people believe, there is a supernatural being somewhere. You understand? But it does not interfere. You still need to make decision for yourself. The destiny lies in your hands.